Greetings gamers, HNS and as you guys know, a big thing just happened today. You wanna know what that was? A Nintendo Direct, yes. And I watched the whole thing through live. When it went live at 5, I watched it until 5:50. I watched the whole 15 minutes. Actually, no, not 15, 50. I watched the whole 50 minutes, and today I want to show you guys my entire thoughts on that entire Direct. What I liked about it, what I disliked about it, what hyped me, what didn't, and what I expect from Nintendo in the future, and what was good and what was bad about it, and stuff. So let's get on with the video. Alright, so that first announcement was a new Smash Bros. Fighter. This was definitely one of the things that hyped me the most. I lost my mind when I saw this. Now I myself have never played a Xenoblade Chronicles game yet, but I am personally really interested in the series. In fact, I've already made thumbnails for anchored videos on Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2, and for their Future Connected, which is the epilogue thing for Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. And I also did one for Tour of the Golden Country. I made a thumbnail for that. But all that aside, though, this reveal was awesome. It showed off some things from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Like, it showed off something from it, and the Pyro gets like a Smash invitation. That was personally really awesome. And when I first saw this, I thought it was supposed to be some kind of like the fan edition for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 or something. But nope, it was Pyra being announced. Now, I wouldn't rather have it be Rex, but if it's Pyra, I am still glad. Besides, it's probably expected that they weren't going to put in Rex, they would put in Pyra instead if they were going to put in a Xenoblade character. Because keep in mind that Rex is already a Mii costume, and Sakurai doesn't put in characters that have already become costumes. That means you aren't going to be seeing, Travis Touchdown, Sans, Cuphead, Bomberman, Geno, yep, sad, or any of those for characters. And Sakurai did want to include Rex, but he didn't because character planning happened in 2016 for Smash Ultimate, but Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was announced and released in 2017, so they weren't able to add him, so they made a Mii costume instead. But this still was still really amazing. The real trailer was awesome, and out of the 3 Nintendo first party reps, this is probably the best one. And as you guys know, and if you watch my video on defending Byleth, you know that I liked Byleth more than most people, even though I've only played a handful of Fire Emblem games. But and a fan of ARMS, I personally was hyped about Min, but she was personally the character that gave me the least amount of hype. This was definitely one of those hype reveals for me, honestly. It's probably number 4 on the list, because number 3 would probably be Steve. Well, actually, no, Banjo would be there. Steve would be number 2, and my most hyped character was definitely Sephiroth. And yeah, this reveal was awesome. I love the reveal trailer, and their moveset is going to be so amazing. I'm just so hyped to play as Pyra and Mithra. But let's move on to the next thing I want to talk about. Alright, so the next thing that hyped me the most was Mario Golf. There hasn't been a Mario Golf game in a long time, and I think I've only played a bit of World Tour, but I've only played about a few hours of World Tour. But from what I played there, I really liked it. So I do want to try the other Mario Golf games eventually. Yeah, I only played a bit of World Tour, only like a few hours, but it was fun. So I'm hyped for Mario Golf Super Rush. This game I know is going to be good. I haven't played a Mario Golf game in so long. I've been waiting for a new Mario Golf game for forever. While I would rather have a Mario Baseball or Mario Strikers game, this still really hyped me up, honestly. I lost my mind over this, honestly. This is really amazing, and it looks so good. It looks to be better than Aces. I did like Mario Tennis Aces, and it's definitely a big improvement over Ultra Smash. Definitely what Ultra Smash should have been, but this looks to be amazing. Hopefully. And I'm so buying this game, whether I buy it day 1 or not. I'm just hyped. I'm so hyped, I'm buying it day 1. Now let's talk about another thing that hyped me up. We're going to go through the things that hyped me up, and the things that didn't happen as much after. So let's go on to Alright, so next up we have Metopia. This game excited the heck out of me. I loved Metopia on the 3DS. However, I only got to enjoy the main story mostly. The game had a lot of post-game content. There was a lot of post-game content. However, I didn't get to enjoy it as much. Because the thing was right after I beat the main game, my 3DS broke, so I wasn't able to experience the post-game and stuff. But now this remaster, I'm also looking forward to. Metopia's coming back on the Switch. I'm buying this game whether it's day one or not. This game is personally I know it's going to be good. Besides, Metopia kind of belonged on the Switch, to be honest. But I guess it made sense that it was 3DS only at first, because keep in mind that while the game released in July 2017, worldwide, except in one country, that is Japan, the game released in Japan months before the Switch was released. A few months before the Switch was released, they weren't able to release the game at all on the Switch yet. So now it's remastered, and I'm just so hyped. Alright, so the next up we have Splatoon. More specifically, Splatoon 3. This game gave me the most hype out of anything at this Direct. I mean, this Direct was weird, and I'll talk about why in a few minutes. After a heavy focus on third-party games, this game really pumped me up, honestly. And everything, I didn't expect this game. I thought Splatoon 2 was going to be the only Splatoon game we got on the Switch, and I thought this wasn't even going to happen until the Switch 2, but I'm ready to play this game. It looks so amazing, it looks so promising, it looks like the game is going to be set, and it looks like the post-game is going to be, well, actually no, not post-game, it looks like the story mode is going to be set in some kind of desert-looking place. We also got to see Japan. Well, not really Japan, but Inkopolis, it looks like Japan! Inkopolis crossed Japan. Well, it looks like, more specifically, it looks like Tokyo. Inkopolis looks like, just a little center, basically. Inkopolis looks huge in this game. It looks like Tokyo! It looks like Tokyo, basically. My dream one day, one of my biggest goals one day is to go to Japan. And so this was really amazing. This hyped me up more than anything. And seeing Inkopolis look like Tokyo, seeing, I thought this was new content for Splatoon 2, but looks like they're making a new game, near the, after, none of Splatoon 2 is 3.5 years old. Yeah. And it looks so amazing, so promising. But too bad we have to wait until 2022 for it. So, and we're so early in 2021. So it looks like it's going to come in Q1 2022, most likely. So, yeah. Alright, this was the second thing that hyped me the most. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game was rumored a while back, like a few years ago, and Nintendo denied the rumor, but it turns out Nintendo was wrong about denying it. It turns out that the rumors were true. We are getting Skyward Sword HD on July 16th for the Nintendo Switch. This game hyped me so much. I mean, it's only a matter of weeks after Mario Golf Super Rush. So having another big first-party thing really hypes me up, honestly. I'm so hyped to be playing this game. I'm a very big Zelda fan. It's one of my favorite game series of all time. And it's probably my third favorite, because I think my second would be Final Fantasy, and my other favorite would be, my favorite would be Mario. The Legend of Zelda has a special place in my heart. It is a series that really means a lot to me, and so I'm just glad to be able to be playing one of the series' most polarizing games on the Switch. While Skyward Sword isn't my favorite Zelda game, I still really liked it when I played it, even though I thought it was a bit too repetitive. But I'll still be able to enjoy it again on the Switch and see if it's better than I remember and stuff. But I still thought it was a great game, but a bit repetitive with its motion controls. But I'm so excited to be playing this on the Nintendo Switch in HD, finally. And it's going to be really good. I'll definitely buy it no matter what. Though it is sad that that there wouldn't be any Breath of the Wild 2. There wasn't any at this Direct. But Eiji Aonuma did say he was going to deliver more later this year about it. And speaking of Zelda, so yeah, we also got news that we're getting DLC for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I am really excited for this. Yeah, I'm just so excited for this, and you might or might not hear any background noises. But anyway, though, I'm just so excited for this DLC. I am ready to spend $20 on the eShop and pay for this DLC at some point in the future. I'm just so hyped. So yeah, but I'll talk about the weird things about it. Alright, so now let's get into the third-party games they showed. So one of the biggest one they showed was, of course, a new trailer for Monster Hunter Rise, which is coming sometime in March. I personally never played a Monster Hunter game before. Maybe I will in the future. We'll see. But this game looks cool. But this direct was pretty weird but good, as there's also a heavy focus on third party. In fact, only about 25% of the games were actually third party. So let's talk about a bit more of them. But my most hyped third-party game they show is Bravely Default 2. This game's actually coming out next Friday. I'm very excited for this game. I'm probably not going to buy it at launch, but I will buy it sometime later this year, and I'm just hyped for it. I'm personally a big fan of JRPGs. It's my favorite video game genre. And that's why I'm making anchored videos on them, even though I am planning on changing the name to Frustrated. I was even asked by Gamer27 in the comments to do so. So changing the name of my anchored series to Frustrated. All that aside, though, they also showed off Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. I played a bit of Ghosts and Goblins, the original, on Switch Online, so maybe I'll buy this, but I don't have as much attachment to the series as I do with Final Fantasy, or Mario, or Zelda. So, with Ghosts and Goblins, so maybe I'll buy it, but we'll see. And they also showed off Saga Frontier Remastered. This was also pretty cool, I guess. So yeah, they also showed off a new game too from the creators of Octopath Traveler. If you play Octopath Traveler, but you're also a fan of games like Fire Emblem, then you're probably gonna love this game. Project Triangle Tactics, or whatever it's gonna be called. This game looks like something I might buy. I mean, I'm not a big fan of strategy RPGs, but the ones I have played, I have enjoyed. So maybe I'll buy this, but it won't be coming until 2022, just like I said with Splatoon 3. And keep in mind, this game looks pretty promising. But I'll talk about my full thoughts on the Direct, closing on this video. So yeah, this Direct overall, it was weird. There was a lot. This was a good Direct, however, I feel like they focus way too much on third-party games. Don't get me wrong, third-party games are great, honestly, but I feel like they should have also added a lot of first-party, too. Only about 30% or 25% was actually third-party. But I'd overall probably give this a 7 or 7.5 out of 10, honestly. Anyway, though, that's it for this video. I will see you guys next time for more. Agent S out.